Today we're going to look at using the spider guard, specifically how to slow somebody down with the spider guard, and then one nice attack series when our partner goes to stand up, where we can get ourselves into Ashi Garami, knock our partner down, and then go into a finish. The spider guard is unique in that it allows us to use our legs to control our partner's arms, and it works both as a retention and guard protection tool. So it slows our partner down and makes it harder for them to pass and get the angles that they need to successfully get past our knees and our hips. But it also offers us, because we have that connection between our legs and our partner's arms and upper body, offers us opportunities to start to off-balance them and also to attack. So let's take a look first at one good way of getting into the spider guard. And yes, we're both wearing blue uniforms, but I trust that you'll be able to see what we're doing anyway. And if you can't see it, I will say it so that you can understand it. Okay, here's grips. So we're going to start here. Usually if we start reaching from the closed guard for our partner's collars, it can be a little bit difficult to get up here, especially if they're posting. So we're going to start with the situation where our partner's arms are here. We're going to take double cuff grips, and then instead of just unlocking our legs and pulling our knees through, we're going to scissor our body out to the side so that we can slip one knee in, then flare it out so that we've got both knees inside and our shins are putting pressure on our partner's arms to the outside. Okay, we don't want our knees here, we're going to have wide legs. Then we're going to pick a side to put the lasso in. For me, it's going to be my left leg, so my hips are going to go out that direction, here. Then we're going to pass our leg through, bring our knee to our chest, circle our foot to the inside, and then make a good connection here between our foot and our partner's lat muscle, like right behind here, shoulder blade. Once we're here, we're going to change our angle by closing our elbow, shifting our hips. Now from here we can retract and put a spider guard hook in. Okay? So once we're in this position, there are a number of good things we can do. We can attack on the bottom with sweeps and submissions, but a person who knows what they're doing here will often like to stand up. So when he goes to stand up, although we still have a good connection between our legs and our partner's upper body, it's very difficult for us to start to look to shoot attacks like triangles or arm locks because our hips are so far away from our partner's armpits. Once we're here and we feel our partner starting to move around, we want to be able to better control our partner's posture. The problem with sleeves is it allows us to do that to some degree, but not to the degree that we'd like. So we're going to proactively release this sleeve grip in favor of a collar grip. The collar grip helps to keep our partner's posture down rather than allowing them to posture up. If he postures up here, he can bring his hips in and start to break our grips. So we switch to a collar, then we take this foot off of our partner's bicep, and we either place it on our partner's hip or down here on the floor. Once we're here, and we feel our partner is beginning to move around, one thing they'll often do is start to back away. This is not a bad idea, because if he can back away enough to pull me up and get my feet off of his body, then he can start to look to pass, make angles, and get himself into better passing positions. As we feel our partner backing away, we're going to plant the foot on the floor. We're going to use this foot to do two things. One, to use our foot to bring him forward, and two, to slide our butt underneath our partner here. As he pulls back, I plant, and I just want to get myself into a position where we can pass our knee here behind our partner's knee. Okay, so our knee comes up and around the corner. That's going to allow us to connect our heel to our partner's belt line, and this is now where we're beginning to work. This is our Ashi Garami setup. The inside leg, okay, that's this one that's lacing here. This leg can either stay here or we can pummel it to the inside. Now, something interesting about this position. Although my foot is on this hip, I also have this arm control, which means that if we feel our partner's head coming forward here, we can bring them forward onto their shoulders using this lasso grip and the hook behind the leg, a la Nicholas Marigali. If, on the other hand, instead of finding our partner's head coming forward, we feel that their head's going back, this is a prime opportunity for us to sweep our partner in a backwards direction. So we're going to release the collar. We can release the sleeve as well. Our hand goes to control our hip, and we knock our partner down in the opposite direction. We're in a spider guard situation here. Our partner elects to stand up, collar grip. Foot goes to the mat. We pull our body through, and we go into an Ashi Garami. Our first option, if our partner's head stays here, is to either plant our foot or leave our foot on the hips and drive our partner forward, looking to put them down here onto their shoulder. When we feel our partner in position, When we feel our partner in position backing away from us, this is a cue for us to switch our hands to this good grip. Allow our two knees to turn to the outside, our hips rise, and then from here we can knock our partner down and we're in a position to begin to attack. When we begin to attack the Achilles lock from this good position, a couple of things. Knee and heel connect. Next, we lift our partner's ankle so that we can feed our hand through, and because we're wearing the jacket, we have the advantage of being able to feed and get a good bite on our far collar here. Next, we're going to close our body, put our hand on the floor, and look around the corner. This inside leg can stay where it is, but if we want to maximize our power, we take our foot out and step on our own leg here, or on our own foot. We can use our feet now to push. Our knees turn down. We start to look in the direction of our partner's heel, and from here, we get a very, very strong version of the Achilles lock. Our feet are here on the outside. We can press and start to drive. So, two good options from the spider guard when your partner goes to stand up. One, sweeping your partner over the lasso side. Two, taking your partner over the trapped leg so that you can start to look to sit up and get into your Ashi Garami series and straight ankle locks, okay? Hopefully this was helpful for you. Thanks for watching.